Hey everyone, today we're going to be using a product called MMR that makes wood look brand new. This is before and after. You see that result within seconds. It kills the mold, mildew, fungus, algae, anything that might be on the wood, and it peels right off instantly. A few places might need a second coat, but I'm going to show you how easy this is. I did a few repairs here, and you see the areas that was protected by a flower box. It'll make it look new like that again, and you won't even notice the stain, not really. Now this stuff is paintable as soon as it dries. I reached out to the company, they told me they don't recommend spraying it over paint to kill mold, but I did it, and it didn't peel like they thought it would have. The company is not legally allowed to say this kills mold, but they said it's stronger than a product they have labeled that does kill mold. It can be used indoors or outdoors. This is someone's moldy attic. I've used it in basements. You gotta use a respirator inside, and I highly recommend you use one outside too, because it will make your lungs hurt. This stuff smells like bleach. It is really strong. You are literally spraying acid. It will burn if you get it on yourself. Now this right here, this container is another product also made by them. This stuff here costs $300 a gallon. That's why I poured it back out, because I have to save that. You can dilute it into 3 gallons with water if you choose to. And this stuff will stay in the environment for nearly 100 years. Mold will never grow back with this stuff. But right here, this stuff, as soon as it dries, it is no longer active. The killing ability is gone when it dries, and then you can paint it afterwards. You cannot get this stuff on metal conduits, or it will make them corrode. But it's okay if you get some overspray. You can simply wipe it off. Nail heads, I've never had an issue with that. It will eat right through stuff like PEX pipe. It comes in a container like this. It's free shipping if you buy 4 of them. Otherwise, the shipping's almost as much as the product. This stuff here cost me $130 for the 4-pack, and it goes a long way. This will do this entire shed, the 4 gallons. One thing they don't really mention, and this is what all their negative reviews are, it only has a shelf life of 6 months. It has to be used immediately. Use what you buy. And it's in a plastic bag because they don't actually have seals. You open it up, there's nothing to peel open. Let's get started. I don't even need the time lapse. It works so fast. Like I said, this is spraying acid. You want to protect your eyes, and I don't really have a problem with the overspray burning me unless I actually drip it. It will also, it'll destroy clothes like bleach. So I'm wearing really junk clothes I use for painting. This is a cheap deck sprayer from the Home Depot for about $20. It's made for chemicals, stains, works awesome. Comes with all kinds of different attachments. Here we go on one of the sides. 2 minutes. And you see there's minimal places I have to go over again, because that mold was pretty even. There needs a little bit. The back was all messed up because on the ground I see dirt. I think this person had something sitting there for a while. But let's go up. That is just amazing stuff. And this property sucks. There are so many ticks on me just from backing into this bush. Take a look at that result immediately. Now, like I said, the dark spots need a second coat. You see what that thick second coat did? It brightened right up immediately. That looks pretty good. This stuff also kills lichen. You see a little bit of lichen on there. It's dead. It's gonna fall off. Here's a close-up look. You see that really deep grain? That's just because the wood is old. It's not destroying it. Because it's exactly the same right over here, where I haven't done it yet. And right here, I'm gonna wipe all these down. Because you see, it's already causing some corrosion. Those are brand new. Now that I'm spraying up high, I have to put the goggles on. Now that looks pretty good. It looks just like a new shed. Now the front here takes a lot more spray because there's windows and doors and stuff you got to go around, so it consumes more. Now the back and the sides, I'm just gonna do one coat. I'm not even gonna go back for the dark areas until I'm done and I know I have extra. I know I can get this building done with the 4 gallons. This shed is 50 years old. It is sucking it up like a sponge. If it was a new shed with mold on it, it probably wouldn't take half as much as this. It's a very old building, but it's gonna look brand new after this. And then it'll be stained dark again. Alright, I just went over the dark spots again. Now it's looking pretty nice. Now I'm gonna go with some soap and water and clean off the metal hinges, knobs, and drip guard on the roof because it will cause corrosion. It won't necessarily eat through it like acid, but again, it is acid, so it's going to cause rust prematurely if it's left there for a while. I just had to wash my hands. The tip of my thumb feels like I touched the hot stove. Alright, here we have the back of the building. I'm only going to do one coat until I'm done, and then we'll go back. You see the bottom has a lot of lichen. There's some moss growing there, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Then I'm sure we'll need a second coat, but you're going to see a huge difference after just one. Alright, here I go. Okay, that literally took 3 minutes. And look how good it looks. There's just a few small spots to go back over again. Looks really good now. And it can be painted because literally everything there is dead. This stuff kills anything organic, but it doesn't prevent it. Alright, I just took a lot of time doing this. Now it looks like a brand new building. Looks a lot better. And the back side where all that mildew is. The next sunny day, that's all gonna crack and peel up because it's dead. Now I'm gonna show you a few clips of when I was using this stuff on an indoor project. Alright, you see all this mold here? That's already dead. It's been sprayed with alternate chemicals that'll stay in the building for like 100 years. This has been replaced, but watch this. You see that? This product is called MMR. Give it a couple sprays, couple minutes between sprays, the stain will completely go away, because if a buyer's home inspector sees that, they're gonna think it's still active. You see that up there? That looks really bad. But this stuff will make that plywood look brand new. Just gotta wipe off those wires and pipes, because this stuff is acid. It will destroy them if it's not wiped down with soap and water afterwards. And this is right upstairs above that stuff. This has been sprayed. That mold is dead, but this plywood will look brand new after a few coats of this stuff. And if for whatever reason there is some mold still alive, this stuff will kill it. It just does not prevent it. There we go. Now I just got to get some soap and water for those pipes. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching.